So, wait, what's your band called? Market Yimby? Or Urban Market?
Market urbanism.
Okay, that sounds funny. Well, I have my new band, and it's just called Pheven Universe, Phtven Universe, at chomcharity.bandcamp. And I don't know, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. So, I don't know, I've released some cassette tapes, but do you know how to make any music or what?
No, I don't know how to do that type of stuff, but
Okay, but you want to start a band?
yeah.
All right, all right. Um, what do you think about bisexual or gay people?
Me personally,
Yeah.
well, I'm not either, but crap, that's a hard question.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, I am socially conservative, but at the same time, I do know some gay people and some bisexual people.
Mm, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of fluent. I'm more like, cause like I don't know how to say this, but I'm okay with like gay and bisexual people, but that's me. I don't know, but um, anything else you want to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, y- you know, I wonder, have you heard about oh, I don't know if you've ever watched The Rageaholic on YouTube.
I have not watched The Rageaholic on YouTube.
I mean, I like him. I mean, he could possibly be close to the alt right or something. Mhm.
Uh, what recent music have you been listening to?
Recent music,
Yeah.
let's see, a little bit of everything. I've really gotten into, like weird, hip hop music.
Okay, that sounds cool. Like, do you like Suicide Boys?
Oh, I love those guys.
I just saw them back on December. In December, it was rainy that day. It was really cool. It was loud though. I came along as a tag along, and I got a free ticket. And Suicide Boys and yeah, Cloud Rap. That's really cool. Um, I like. I'm looking at my tapes right now. I have a bunch of cassette tapes. I'm listening to Food Man from Orange Milk Recordings, Foxtails, which is like this indie rock band, AOL Ghosts, Muncula Dog, Blank Banshee, Cause and Effect, like Sonic Garcia, the Moog soundtrack to Legend of Zelda. It goes on in some of MySpace, and I'm looking at. I just got in the mail from Juju plays the music of Twin Peaks.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, it's funny that you bring up, Blank Banshee which is kind of vaporwave music because I'm subscribed to this channel called Artsy Music on
Yeah,
YouTube.
artsy music's really popular. Yeah, some of my friends watch that. I mean, I had a boyfriend who was really into that, but
I like how they take like these obscure anime clips and just put music to it.
it makes you feel like you're in an anime.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no, yeah, Blank Banshee has all his three albums on cassette tape. They're really cool. 0001 and no, it's 01 and Mega. I think one's my favorite, but I saw Blank Banshee live too. It was really amazing. Seeing him in live is great. You know, I saw him live too. Oh, what else? I want to see Nightmares on Wax in March. That's going to be
what?
exciting. Do you know Nightmares on Wax?
Nah, I haven't heard of it. What is
It's like
that?
it's old trip hop, like Massive Attack or Portishead. It's like DJ. I got tickets for that. And then eventually in June, I got to buy the tickets for it. Is Japanese Breakfast I have to go see. So it's on my list to do when I have concerts on my free time. So
Have you heard about that new Black Panther movie that's gonna come out?
uh, I, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I just feel awkward about it. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be like, um, what do you think about it?
Well, on the one hand, I mean, I do kind of like Marvel movies, and you know, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see Black Panther, but at the same time, I just in my head it's just gonna be a bunch of SJW crap, and
Well,
we
no,
was
it's like
tagged.
there's this funny meme on the internet where it's like Black Soy Boy likes Black Panther. It's like the equivalent of like I don't know if you're familiar with the Soy Boy meme with the guy with the beard and he opens his mouth. Somebody showed a black kid with a mouth and he opens. Oh, Black Panther! That's the real black movie. If you want to say that, I mean, I don't know if I wanted to see it. I'm more. I think Early Man is going to be more exciting than that, but.
Yeah,
Or,
it always amuses me, how people are always trying to, make it seem like third world countries are just as good as first world countries. I mean, come on. When Trump got called Haiti a shithole, he was kind of correct. I mean, nobody that I know would want to live in Haiti. It's terrible. It smells bad. There's trash everywhere.
well, are
I
you a
mean,
fan of? I'm sorry, this might be off topic. Speaking of, this might be off a little topic, but do you like He-Man or She-Ra?
um, you know, I like it the same way I like Joe Dirt. It's not really
You said this
good.
before.
I
You
mean, it's
said
not
this
really
before.
good, but
Yeah, it may be
in a
true.
some good, it's bad type of way I like it.
Okay.
I mean, because
Yeah.
there were '80s cartoons way better than He-Man, like the real Ghostbusters and Galaxy Rangers. Well,
Okay. Do you have you ever read the comic book Lumberjanes?
I heard about it. I always intended to like read it or something. I heard it was interesting.
Okay, so what if I told you the art director of the Lumberjanes is rebooting She-Ra, Noelle Stevenson?
That just sounds like it could be the best thing or the worst thing ever.
Like an SJW mishmash of She-Ra, She-Ra mixed with some Lumberjanes twee, all girl cast of
I just
yeah.
hope they don't see Rob purple hair.
Oh no, they'll give her purple hair. I'm just feeling about that. I don't know because I was looking up in my feed. I'm like, oh dang, Noelle Stevenson's gonna do She-Ra. I mean, she's only like what 24 years old, and she has like what she's loved for her like doodles. Is that it? I don't know how to. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how. Because the other time we were talking, or just you were commenting about OKKO. Have you been watching that?
Oh crap! I kind of fell off. I mean, I need to catch up with some episodes,
Oh,
but
I've
yeah,
seen every episode.
I like to
I
watch.
was working a job and I came back home every time and I was keeping up with it like real and I was forced to watch it. But what do you think about it?
It's a pretty cool show. It has kind of like a '90s throwback to it. It feels kind of like a late '90s Cartoon Network show.
Do you like what was it? Is there any particular favorite episode you like from it?
Crap, that's a hard question to ask. Well, I like the Halloween episode.
Wait, the Halloween episode is that? Wait, is that where they go over Enid's house and she's a Winja? She's a witch. Have
Yeah,
you?
and the reason I like that episode is because of her mom.
Well, no, her mom's a witch and her dad's a werewolf, and she's technically a Winja, a witch ninja. Because she's kind of like, if you want to say she's interracial or something, or like, I don't know, black chick who acts white but likes anime. I don't know. That's an it.
Yeah, I also like the other episode where Jonathan Davis from Korn like gets started one.
You beat me. Yep. Jonathan Davies from Korn comes to OKKO and goes boom, ba, ba, boom. Yep. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's a very. I love that episode. Like that's why I think more people should just watch OKO is just for that reason alone. When Jonathan Davies comes in. Oh boy, and we could talk about Korn. I mean, I'm not a fan of Korn, but I get the memes behind Korn about the magic behind the Korn core.
Yeah, I don't know why people, heavy metal fans always like to diss, new metal and stuff and say, that it was sissy rock or something like that or whatever. I kind of like new metal.
Okay. Well, no, it's like school shooter metal. It's like this kind of like mixes hardcore riffs with danceable, like you're doing stuff and it gets the people going. New metal. It makes sense. I like it, but it's just it's almost cheesy. It's something of the '90s, you know.
Yes, the '90s were definitely cheesy. You know, like there was this one funny movie called Dope. You know, you know, and the reason I like the movie is because the reason I like this particular scene in the movie is that this character, the the character in the movie, one of the characters, he thinks everything in the '90s was good,
Mm-hmm.
while another character basically just points out that while there were some good things, the '90s was also kind of shitty too. I mean, sure there were Tupac and Biggie, but you also had Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer,
Mm-hmm.
and Hammer sold way more records than Tupac ever did. So
Oh yeah, rap I
just
like.
because something is popular doesn't mean it's actually good. I actually like MC Hammer, but I'll be the first one to admit he's not really a good rapper.
What do you think about bands like A Tribe Called Quest, Mos Def, De La Soul, and MF Doom?
I think those guys are underrated. They were some good alternative hip hop in the '90s.
Yeah, I mean, those are often, some people say they're overrated, but they seem to be the first. Oh, if you're getting into sophisticated rap, you should listen to them. You know, it's this silly, like, it's almost like cliche. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate this whole '90s kids phenomenon. Everybody acts like everything was better in the past. You'll have people say, "Oh man, the '80s were the best." I was like,
Well,
"Really? The
now it's the
crack?"
'90s. Yeah, it's like all that and stuff like that, and like I know, and like, well, even the music. It's like the whole vaporwave thing is kind of, you know, that's a lot to think about.
There's nothing wrong with nostalgia, but at the same time, don't try to overlook the bad stuff that happened in the past.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Um,
For every Ninja Turtles, there was a Street Shark.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. I like Street Sharks. I grew up with Street Sharks. Well, you know, as much as I like today, it's like it's weird because the only cartoon like I really like now, maybe it's just me, and I never noticed this. It's like I only like two cartoons now. I really like Star versus the Forces of Evil and Steven Universe, and that's it. You know, it's really
Um,
weird. Like I never liked Steven Universe before until now, and Star was like a slow like crush that became a love. I don't know how I can explain it.
yeah, I love Star too. It has kind of a hipster vibe to it.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why. Oh yeah, it's like realistic like West Coast style of like it makes sense. It's like they know older people like us are watching it, so they make episodes like it and it sells. Even though John R. Dilworth of Courage the Cowardly Dog told me a year ago, you know, shouldn't watch those shows. They're bad for you. They're manufactured for you to sell things or whatever, sell you things.
Just because something is used to sell things doesn't necessarily make it bad. I mean,
Yeah,
heck,
yeah.
Batman the Animated Series sold toys all the time.
Oh yeah, totally. I can understand that. I can understand that totally. Mm. Anything else to talk about?
Oh yeah, have you heard this comedian on YouTube called Tut Weezy?
I have not. I have not.
Man, he's hilarious. He was making fun of LeVar Ball. I don't know if you've heard of that guy,
No, I
but
have not. I heard of that.
he's ridiculous. Like he basically tried to sell shoes for $495.
$495. I like. Let's see. I don't know what comedy I like. I I just watch Blame It on Jorge. That's all I could say. And like references of like old videos and stuff like that. I mean, I've been kind of out of the whole stream right now of consciousness. I'm trying to focus on work. and then whatever later on. I need to find new hobbies. What I'm trying to say is.
And find new hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could. Well, for me, for example, I'm getting into urban housing policy.
Hmm. Okay. That's like Robert Starkcore.
Yeah, I'm a proud Yimby.
Yimby.